video, we went over a few things that the car has. One of the things I wasn't sure about was if the configuration changed on the dash. Obviously, it does. There's a lot of different options. They're pretty cool. You got your gear selector. You can change the center one to your messages on your phone. You can go to the settings and change some other settings on how you'd like to configure it, or some other settings in here. Adaptive cruise, which I don't really care for. If you move over, you can, there's a boost gauge over here. So which is kind of cool. It kind of leaves like a little tattletale thing there for your boost gauge, which is pretty neat. But you can switch that to your gauge pack to show temperatures, tire pressures, fuel economy. You can have it as nothing. Again, that's pretty much it. Boost gauge I think is pretty cool, so I'll leave it there. I like my gear indicator over there, and then over here you have it's like an accelerometer, G meter. This one, there's two different types on this one. There's one that kind of erases as it goes along, and then this one here particularly it keeps a red line on there of how hard you turned, how hard you accelerated and braked. So that's kind of the one that I prefer over there. But you can also switch that to how much delivery of power is going to front or rear. So right now it's on the 30 for the front, 70 on the back, and you can see it indicate and blue light up there, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of videos on this, guys. Your trip meter, your iPhone stuff, compass. Okay, so if you want to do some shenanigans in the Corolla, focus on the dash real quick. So in regular modes, even if it's in sport mode or whatever, when you hold the pedal to the floor, it won't really rev above 4,000 RPM, as you can see. The way I have only found to get by that is to turn off your traction control. It turns on a little expert thing here, it tells you your traction control's off and some other stuff. Now you can have some fun. Okay, so got traction control off. We're gonna do a little launcheroo. Nothing too crazy. I don't really want to break the car or burn the clutch up or something. So let's try like a 5,500 RPM launch. Okay, so here we go. That all-wheel drive is fun. There's no doubt about it. 5,500 RPM. I didn't like just drop the clutch either. There was a little bit of ease out there, but so that's in track 50/50. Let's try a 70/30 launch, same thing. Let's see if I can get her. Quite complete donut, so let's try and see if we can get a full-on donut here. We got almost. Okay, so I was wondering how this was going to turn out. A couple of you mentioned, and then you noticed that this car does not have the performance package. I really wanted the performance package, and a lot of you were like, oh, I would never buy one without the performance package. Well, good luck even buying one of these cars and then finding one with a performance package. It's a struggle. So this one came up. I didn't really have a choice. I got what I got, and I thought, you know what, I'll have some fun with it. We'll see how it goes. I'm already working with the dealer again, trying to get, what I really want is the Circuit Edition, which obviously comes with a performance package as like a standard. We'll see if that is available. There's a couple dealers here in town that do have them. I won't mention their names, but they are marking these cars up to a ridiculous price. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pay, you know, Corvette prices for a Corolla. It's not happening, even though I love these cars. As I mentioned like at least 200 times in the first video. But my point is, the LSD with the donuts, that's a struggle. I thought it might be, and when I saw that this one didn't have the performance package, I immediately thought, oh, how am I gonna do donuts without the LSDs? It will get it sideways, but when you start smoking the tires and get it, it seems to do some sort of code or error, and it seems to kick the power out of it. And that's with in sport, the 70-30 split. Now maybe if I would have done it in track, I don't know if that would have made any difference, but I was wanting more power to the rear so I could whip it around. So maybe a track is the solution. But as you guys seen in one of those donuts, it smoked hard on the right front tire and basically almost just sat there. So open diffs, I mean, if you want to do donuts, hey, you better get the performance package if you want to do all four smokies. Okay guys, I had a lot of fun shooting this video and going out and having some fun with the car. Learned a lot about the car. These cars are amazing. They're absolutely a blast to drive. They're a riot, and you will absolutely love it if you ever get a chance to drive one or own one. I highly recommend it. The open diffs, they're a little bit of a struggle, especially when you try to do some shenanigans, but nevertheless, still a lot of fun to drive. So I also learned that when you would spin the car around, when the car would hit, you'd break the tires loose, things would start smoking, good things would start happening. And if you didn't let off the throttle and the car bumped the limiter, well, let me rephrase that. More than a bump on the limiter, I wasn't letting my foot out of it because I was hoping to get some more some more fun out of it. When you would hit the limiter, the car would pull power out. So it must be some sort of safety feature that's in the car, or I'm not really sure, but I did learn that reviewing the video, because I noticed when it was happening, I was confused of what was happening, but when I was rewatching my video, anytime the car would hit the limiter, it would actually just pull the power out of it. So I thought it was throwing some sort of other safety thing when we would start sliding or something, but that was actually what was happening. So not really sure what that is all about. If you guys know anything about that, let me know. You know, I guess I'll just have to keep the skinny pedal not pushed to the floor so hard. So anyway, guys, we do have a track day coming up soon. I'm not really sure the date yet, but when I do, I'll let you know when I do find out. And that should be a really good time. So really looking forward to that. But if there's anything you guys want to know, you guys want to see, particularly to the car, let me know. We'll see what we can make it happen. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see ya.